There's so much pain in my body, it's like that old town road, yeah. And I don't think they can stop me, cause to the top, yeah, that's where I go, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Your boy Quite Adventure back with another YouTube video, man. And today's video gonna be quite simple, man. It's just gonna be my top 5 traders for smart money concepts. And the reason why I'm making this video is because it wasn't just one smart money concepts trader that helped me along my journey to get to where I'm at today. It wasn't just two. I mean, I have that's why I made a list of like all the traders that impacted my life. So it's like I figured I wanted to make a video on the ones, the smart money traders first, on the ones that kind of impacted me and why they impacted me and what they actually taught me as far as trading goes. So I'm gonna go down from 5 to 1. You know, that don't mean their impact was any less than the other, but this is just me for me personally. So don't take offense to it if you, one of y'all motherfuckers, watch the video. Don't be like, why you put me at top 5? I'm really better. No, man, we ain't doing that today, man. It's just my personal opinion. It's not financial or investment advice at all. Listen at your own discretion. Top 5 for me is gonna have to be Steve Morrow. And that's because he made the Beat the Market Maker series. Y'all probably know him. And I wouldn't even say he just like I trade anything like him at all. That's why I put him as top 5, because I didn't really take any skills from him, but the mindset that he had about like just the whole concept of smart money, that's what really drew me to him. I listened to a lot of his videos, not to really learn from him, because I would listen to him in the car. I wasn't seeing anything he was doing, but understanding he was like, you know, the market maker's gonna take you out, stop you out, come back in, and then you wondering why you on the other side of the wrong trade, you know, stuff like that. I was like, man, this man really understands how the banks really move, and his just the way he talks and all that is just you could tell he has a lot of conviction in the words he says. So I would definitely recommend listening to Steve Morrow just to get a concept and an understanding of smart money concepts. Like not necessarily just to trade like him, because people speak good about the way he teaches how to trade, but just to understand the bank institutional trade, bank's method, why we see the markets the way we do, stuff like that, just to get an understanding of that aspect of it. Number 4 is gonna go to Technical Gods, and the main reason for that is shout out to Technical Gods. I'm probably gonna put all these guys' YouTubes in the description, man, but shout out to Technical Gods, man, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know about smart money concepts. And the reason why, because he was the first person I ever heard talk about an order block. And I was like, when I when I watched the first video about him, I was like, what is an order block? I'm like, man, this man is he passing prop firms in one trade. What the hell? He catching 1 of 10s. I don't even know what the hell some of that even means, but it was crazy to me because he was showing like, he was like the first person I seen like getting that high RR while risking 1% to gain 10, 15, 20% on a trade. He was the first person that actually kind of started diving deep into that. And I don't even trade. I used to trade kind of like him, but I don't even trade anything like him today. But the fact that he taught me what an order block was, which is like kind of the foundation of my trade. He like kind of broke down imbalances a little bit too, just inefficiencies as a whole, order flow and stuff like that. He kind of taught that in his own way. But though that terminology is what kind of led me to really finding the people who taught me like how I actually trade today. So shout out to Technical Guys, man. He has great content, especially around the mindset as well of trading. So he's number 4 on my list. I would recommend anybody to go watch his videos and learn, just learn the concepts, like learn the terminology and stuff like that. But number 3, top 3, yeah. Number 3 is gonna go to Pips of Persia. Pips of Persia, and I say that because he's the person who taught me about like he really broke down Wyckoff. Like, and I think Wyckoff is a big foundation of smart money trading. That's a big part of my trading today. As far as confirmations go, or just anything, Wyckoff was really what changed the game to me because it showed me that consolidation is not just consolidation. Consolidation isn't just price not really doing anything, just making a range. No, price is either when it's consolidating, it's either accumulating orders or distributing orders. Either way it go, something is about to happen once that market gets out that range. And it ain't gonna stay in that range forever because all it's doing is building up liquidity, taking liquidity, transferring money from weak hands to strong hands. That's the foundation of Wyckoff. And I got to thank Pips of Persia for being the one who really taught me about accumulation, distribution, reaccumulation, redistribution, like all that, all the terms, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test in phase B, spring, bond climax, automatic reaction, up thrust after distribution, last point of supply, all that. Like he really broke down those terms for me, and I got to thank him for that, man. So he's a top 3 person I would go watch his videos, especially if you're trying to master the skill set around smart money concepts. Top two is Vertex Investing. Vertex Investing because of the simple fact that he taught me smart money concepts structure, like understanding you didn't have to sit up there and look for the whole Wyckoff to play out to you didn't have to sit up there and be like, all right, what a setting climax, what an automatic rally, what a second. You didn't have to do that. All you had to do was wait for them 2 breaks of structure, wait for price to break in one direction, break out of the range that was forming, and that's where all right, now you have basically identified what type of Wyckoff this was. If it breaks to the upside, you know it's the accumulation. If it breaks to the downside, you know it's distribution. He was real. Vertex Investing was real big on simplifying smart money concepts and making structure understandable for almost anybody. So I got to thank him for that. He really put me on game with just stop thinking about what this like skill set wise. Stop thinking about it so much. Like stop thinking, oh, I gotta identify what's actually going on with this Wyckoff. Instead, just look at what is price actually doing currently. You know what I'm saying? I think I should maybe talk about how I found some of these individuals. Okay, well, I can't remember how I found Technical Guys. All I know is I seen his video how I passed the prop firm or order block. He was talking about one of them things. I was just curious on it. Then I just got hooked on his videos. Steve Morrow, I learned about him from a Trade Nut interview. Somebody was talking about they listened to the Beat the Market Makers. So I was like, let me look up Beat the Market Makers. What is that? Actually, I was looking at something about the Market Wizards, something like that, but I ended up seeing a series, Beat the Market Maker series. And I was like, let me listen to that. And I listened to it. I was like, dang, this man spitting some real game. You dig what I'm saying? And Pips of Persia, I can't remember how I found him. I ain't gonna lie. Vertex, I can't remember how I found him, but Mint FX, damn it, I messed up. Number 1 is Mint FX. Probably one of the coldest dudes I personally have learned from as far as how I trade. And the reason why is because I binge watched almost all his YouTube videos, and it helped me become a consistent trader. First thing first is how I found him. I was watching a Technical Guys video, then I seen something about why you keep failing at Forex, and they had like liquidity and stuff like that. I was like, oh, Technical Guys be talking about liquidity. Maybe he trades smart money too. Maybe I can learn a little bit more about smart money from this guy. The video was by Mint FX. I clicked on it, and then the video I seen was one of his older videos. And he was like, all right, so you guys are just, talking real fast. That's how Mint FX is. He talked really fast. And he was like, all right, you putting lines on the, let's just put random lines on this chart, random lines. All right, look, oh, that's my support. Oh, that's my resistance. Oh, okay, support, resistance. And he was just breaking down the difference between retail and smart money on that video. And that's when I kind of just was like, I need to learn from this man because he's really breaking stuff down, like really teaching how he trades just from his YouTube. Like he wasn't just giving you a little sample, like, all right, you can learn about this a little bit, but if you want to learn everything, you got to get the course. He was teaching almost everything from his YouTube. So I got to give a big shout out to him because not only that, he taught the three box methodology, which is something that's really how I trade now, the three box method. High time frame, demand and supply zone, demand and supply order block. What's your range? And then lastly, confirmation, which can come in the forms of many different things. So, I mean, Mint FX was one of the people who, if it wasn't for him, that's why he has that number one spot, man. If it wasn't for him, I probably would still be. I wouldn't be as refined as I am today with the skill set because his content just helped me in so many different ways. It allowed me to refine my edge and just I can't really thank. I thank all these people, you know what I'm saying, but I can't thank any of them enough, man, because nobody had to put their content out there on YouTube for anybody to see. They could have just said, "You want to learn from me? You pay me $1,000, I'll teach you everything." They could have been like that, but they put enough content out because I learned from YouTube University. I've never took a course, besides I'm Academy, but I don't look at it as no man. We was in that mug building, man. Bob the Builders. So as far as a trading course, though, I never took a trading course. So them just my top 5 people to learn smart money from. So I mean, number 5, Steve Morrow. Number 4, Technical Guides. Number 3, Pips of Persia. Number 2, Vertex Investing, and number 1, Mint FX. It's a lot more smart money traders out there, but those are the ones who I took the most from, and they might not even really just took some, but the reason I had put Steve Morrow in there because he really broke down the mindset of a smart money trader. Technical Guides, if it wasn't for him, I would have never even knew about smart money. Pips of Persia, I would have never been able to teach Wyckoff like I do if it wasn't for Pips of Persia. Vertex Investing, I wouldn't have simplified like I did for Vertex. And Mint FX, it's like all those combined. Like he just like the LeBron James of the smart money space to me, man. So yeah, that's really it for this video, man. Hope y'all go check those guys out. I don't really have a specific do say he say mentor, but if I was to say somebody taught me how to trade or who would I recommend people wanting to learn from, I would recommend those 5 people. So y'all enjoy y'all day. Like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Ring that notification bell as well. And stop blowing them damn accounts, niggas.